Hey there and welcome. So today we're going to dive into something that's really simple but also incredibly powerful. How to practice English every single day, even when your life is just crazy. We're going to talk about how to turn those little things you do every day into huge wins for your fluency. Let's get right into it.
Does this sound familiar? I hear this all the time from English learners. I'm always busy, or I get so nervous when I try to speak, or maybe I just don't know where to start. You just feel stuck, right? You really want to get better, but it feels like there's this giant wall standing in your way.
But what if I told you that whole idea that you don't have time is just not true? What if the problem isn't your schedule at all, but the way you're trying to learn? Today, we are going to take that wall down, brick by brick. So, first things first, let's bust some of the biggest myths that hold people back. This first section is all about what you can stop worrying about, starting right now. So many of us believe these things, don't we? That to be fluent, you have to pack up and move to London or New York, or that you need to lock yourself away with textbooks for hours every single night. But you know what? The truth is, you don't need any of this. And you definitely don't have to wait for some perfect moments that, let's be honest, is never gonna come. So here's the big secret. It's not about making these huge, dramatic changes to your life. It's about taking tiny, smart steps. Things you can actually do that fit into your day and that build your confidence little by little. So let's check out our first power tool and see exactly how this works. All right, let's get into our first power tool. It's called shadowing. And honestly, this is one of the absolute best ways to improve your speaking and your listening skills all at the same time. You can think of it as your own personal secret weapon for fluency. So what is this shadowing thing anyway? It's really simple. You listen and you repeat instantly, just like an echo. Now, the goal here isn't to understand every single word perfectly. The real goal is to get your brain and your mouth to finally work together. You're copying the rhythm, the intonation, the melody of English. You're literally teaching your mouth how English is supposed to feel. And getting started, it's super, super simple. All you have to do is listen to one sentence from a podcast or maybe a video, then you just repeat it right away. Don't overthink it, just try to copy everything. The speed, the emotion, the whole flow of it. Yeah, it's gonna feel a little weird at first, for sure, but trust me, even just 5 minutes of this a day can make a massive, massive difference. Okay, so now that we've got our first tool, let's build a routine with it. We're gonna go through 5 simple but really powerful habits that you can start using today to bring English into your real everyday life. First step, and honestly, this is the most important one of all, and that is, you've gotta listen to English every single day. If you want to speak English better, you have to listen more, period. Make English the soundtrack to your life. Pop on a podcast while you're cooking, play some English music on your walk, or just watch a short video when you're taking a break. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day gets your ear used to the sounds, teaches you new words, and helps you just absorb the natural rhythm of the language. And habit number 2, well, it builds right on top of that first one. See, you're already listening, right? So the next step is to actually use your voice. You're going to turn that passive listening into active practice. Go ahead and shadow what you're hearing. After you hear a sentence, hit pause and just repeat it. Copy the voice, try to match the rhythm. Don't worry about being perfect. Just do it. This is how your speaking starts to get smoother and your pronunciation gets so much clearer. Okay, habit number 3 is a real game changer. And this one happens entirely inside your own head. So instead of always translating in your head from your native language, just try to form tiny, simple thoughts directly in English. When you wake up, just think, I need coffee, in English. When you look outside, the sky is blue. Little things like that. This builds a direct connection in your brain to English, and you start to bypass that slow, kind of clunky process of translating everything. All right, let's move on to habit number 4. And think of this one like a workout for your mouth. Yup, you can think of this like going to the gym for your speaking muscles. Look, reading silently is great, but reading out loud, that's where the magic happens. It forces your tongue, your brain, and even your lungs to all work together in English. Just grab a short, simple article or a page from a book and read it out loud. This builds that muscle memory you need for pronunciation and makes you way more confident just making English sounds. And finally, we have habit number 5. This is the one that really brings everything together. The real secret to all of this is to stop studying English and start living with it. This means making English a part of your world, not just a subject you practice for 30 minutes and then forget about. So, how do you actually do that? Yeah, that last habit is seriously the key to everything. So let's break down some really practical ways you can make English just a natural, effortless part of your environment without it feeling like you're studying.
I mean, this could be as simple as changing your phone's language to English. Seriously, you'll passively learn words like settings and delete every time you unlock it. Or you could try writing just 3 sentences about your day in a journal. Maybe record a 1-minute voice memo on your phone, just talking to yourself about what you did. See, these aren't huge, scary assignments. They're just small ways to make English feel alive and useful, not like homework. Okay, so we've talked about the myths, we've got the tools, we've got the habits. Now let's tie it all together with a one mindset shift that changes everything.
Honestly, this slide right here says it all. On one hand, you have studying English. That feels like homework, right? It happens at a certain time, in a certain place. But on the other hand, you have living with English. That just feels natural. It happens on your phone, in your head, in your day. It stops being something you do, and it starts becoming part of who you are. That is when you really become fluent. So as we wrap this up, the only question that really matters is this one right here. Don't worry about some giant perfect plan for tomorrow. Just focus on today. What's one small step you're going to take? Will you change your phone's language settings? Maybe shadow just one sentence from a song you like. Just pick one small thing. Because those small, smart steps are what build strong habits. And those habits are what will make you a confident, fluent English speaker. So, what will your first step be?